Hello my friends and welcome back to the channel. We're going to go ahead and continue on with Whisper. I enjoyed myself last night, so all mistakes were made for show. All right, got to pull up my sheet real fast here. Give me a moment. I want to show you, this is the newest version of the one that I have. And it's a little bit different on the back side. It's a little more refined. I found this one when I was going through all of my old builds and stuff like that. And this was the last version that I created. So this is the final version. Everything about it is pretty much the same. Uh, and this is how I intend on doing them. I call him Rad Lad, but it's going to still be Whisper. His name's already set in stone. But I was doing this just to see and make sure it works correctly. And one of the things you'll see is this right here. Everything else is as it was, but this is also dynamic. And you can see that I've got sneak in there and it gives 3 points. And if we go to sneak right here, and the points are at 75. If I was to take that out and just delete it, and you can see it drops that by 3. So this is a way of tracking your books as you find them. And so we found the sneak. Well, we didn't find it. We sort of appropriated that bad boy. So there it is. Now, what this legend is off to the side is vanilla. There are 4 of that type of book in the world. And so that's what this means. And then with DLCs, it brings the total up to 7. So there's a few that you can see that are quite different. Sneak has a lot of them added in there. And so it's 3 per book. Now, what if I had taken the comprehension perk? If I say yes, and it tells you when you hover over it that it's up. And now, so this goes up. This tells me how many per I'm getting. And you can see that this is now a 76. So this is all dynamic. It's working correctly. It is exactly how I need it to be. And so there it is. And then one thing that I didn't show on the other one, that's why I didn't complete the build as such. So if you see here, it's 16 points. What if I was to put 17? Well, now it's telling me I'm over. And it lets you know. You see that nice big red number there? That's telling you, oops. And if we go 10, it's going to say, yeah, you're not quite there. You're getting there. We go 16, and now it looks like it should. And it's blended in, and everything is copacetic. Looks just fine. So that's how I've built this thing. And again, printable and setup. I'm not sure why this one is red. I don't know what's going on there. I do know that that is a breakpoint for repair. I needed it to be 90 to be able to take jury rigging at 14. And so if I was to utilize this and go auto sum, I would just go here, drag it all the way up, and then hit enter. And it shows 85, right? So, and then the 5 points for here. So I would actually have to add that. So if I was to go here, oops, excuse me, we would just delete that. I could have added it, but it's just easier to do it this way. So I'll show you. Oops, wrong. Yes. Grab here. And then if you hold down Control, you can add that one. And now you've got it. Look at that. Awesome. So that can be dynamic as you're going all the way. So you can tell down here, you know, what you've got. But this one, but you won't know as you're leveling up. It's just easier to see this, how many points you need to spread out because of the way that it's built. So I just like it having it like that. And then some things that you have require 2 skills. There's not many of them, but they'll require 2 skills. And so that's why this is the way this is. And this is how much you need in that skill. to qualify, and the same thing here. So some of them, if you go to the perks and you look, we will see that, for instance, strong back. It needs endurance of 5 and it needs a strength of 5. Or like right here, grunt. I need explosives of 20 and guns of 45. So you see that there are several that require more than one qualifier for the perk involved. So that's why that was set up that way, and it works out pretty good. And so you can see now there's it's quite a bit more colorful because this isn't a fully built, fully fleshed out character, and so you can see that it is like this. And these traits are on the bottom, and that is for the front page here. That's inclusive of the Old World Blues. You can put those in there, and they change as well what's going on the front. But I don't want to add them until I get them. That's why I keep this way, so that it's fully dynamic. That way, this is a true representation of where I'm at and what I have as I'm leveling up. So I did this ahead of time just to kind of show where we're going. And I used to love to build to level 20. Oh, let's get rid of that. I used to like building to level 20 builds, and getting the game basically beat by 20, which is a lot of fun doing it that way. Setting that challenge to yourself, and it's hard, but it's fun. So yep, that's what we're working with now. So we can go ahead and get in the game, and let's go ahead and continue. See what we got going on here. Let me go ahead and put my profile. No, not 7 Days to Die. I want Fallout. Thank you so very much. There we go. And let's see. So we've still got quite a few things to keep or sell. I want to keep the laser rifle. Did I bring in the right one? Let me see here. Give me a second and go to the perks. All right. Okay. Doesn't look like we have.
Come to the Silver Rush for all your energy weapon needs.
Haven't got the right one. All right, so how much am I carrying? So it's only 92 of. Okay, so let's just go grab more. Why wouldn't we? What's going on, McDougleberry?
I'm afraid I'm going to have to search you. It should only take a moment.
I appreciate it. Thank you so very much. We're going to go in here and maybe do a little more.
You got a problem?
I do. You want to guess what it is? Stinky? So we have the one gun here. Okay. These are 300 and they're light. Of course, we have quite a bit of room on us. I imagine that we can probably make off with just about everything. So why don't we begin taking the... stink on a stick.
Thief!
Yeah, I totally did that. My bad. Tell you what, let's load and see if I can find the right one in the first place. I thought it was... Why am I not seeing the right one? That's going to be unfortunate, because this one's all the way back. Hour 40, hour 35, 130. Maybe it's this one. Let's double check the digits. See what we got going on. Apologize for the confusion here. Stats and perks. We have the implant. Okay. We have the right caps. Okay. All right, this is the right one. And we're carrying 57 of 210. So, all right, this is where I closed out at. Perfect. All right, good. So we're going to go back in because I would like to go to the gun runners, which is actually right here. We're close to it anyway, so let's go ahead and handle that. We'll get it as a discovery point, and we'll see how much he has in the way of money. And welcome, sir or madam.
Welcome, sir or madam.
Yes. How much you
I
got?
am
Ooh. Okay, well, you got 1,000. I got a few things I can give you, I believe, right? Maybe it's possible. Maybe not. Not so much. Yeah, none of that stuff. I don't got a great deal here either. I really should have worked those guys over to get more of that stuff. But since we have you, good sir, let's go ahead and peruse your goods. All the usual suspects here. That one's a wonderful weapon. All these are actually good. It's one of my favorites right there too. Sleepy Time is the one that I was talking about in the other episode, where we had the Silent 22. That's a holdout weapon. This was the machine gun that I was talking about. That is also a holdout weapon. This thing is a beast. 12,000 to get it though. This is also pretty nice. And then we have the varmint rifle, which I actually like quite a bit. What I'm wondering is, do you have the upgrades for that? If you do, it might be worthwhile to get. Otherwise, we might just stick with the laser rifle that we have left inside of the Silver Rush. It does have the silencer for the varmint rifle. Now, the thing is, it is a good early weapon. It uses the ammo that we have a fair amount of, not a great deal amount. But there's also the Rat Slayer, which we can get in a cave. If I can remember where in the world that thing's at. And that's essentially an upgraded varmint rifle. And this, I love that it has the silencer, but it's a little difficult to use without the scope. And me being an older guy, I might struggle with that. So let's go ahead and say bye-bye. And we'll just go ahead and head back and clean out the Silver Rush. We'll just get that taken care of, get the ammo that we need, get that laser rifle, which is the one that we're going to be using. So yeah, let's do that. Then I think what we might do is head on over and grabbing Eddie. So that'll require us, we're going to need a level to do that. And really, the heck was all that racket? We're actually really going to need 2 levels unless we find a magazine, because I believe for Eddie it requires either a 55
If it can be bought, it
or
can
a
be found
60.
at Nick and Ralph's.
I think 55 or 60. We'll find out. It's been a while, but I'm pretty sure that's what I need.
Make a brief stop at the Atomic Wrangler, where the booze is cheaper, the table's more friendly, and the women are just like the booze.
Yep, you said that last time, and I still don't know what you mean by the women are just like the booze. I'm thinking you're alluding to them being cheap,
Afraid
but
I'm gonna have to search you.
I don't buy cheap booze,
It should
and
only take... There.
I don't believe in cheap women. What's up, fellas? I'm back. Oh, yes, he's back. All right, let's go ahead and start. Yo, what's up? Sorry about last time, me stealing things and stuff and things, you know. I pushed the wrong one. That's exactly what happened. I got triggerification, and I just used the wrong one. What happened? We're gonna spend a little bit of time in this, so I apologize ahead of time. But needs must when you're dancing with the devil. You know what I'm saying?
You got a problem?
Yep. I'm broke. That's what my problem is. And you got stuff I want. And you know what your problem is? When your boss finally does an inventory and then she figures out she's missing everything, I'm pretty sure you guys are going to be in a little bit of trouble. And Mr. John Baptiste back here, or whatever his name is. What is your name, fool? Jean Baptiste. Something like that. I'm pretty sure I'm right on the money with this one.
Hey.
See, really what I should do is get a bucket, put everything in a bucket, and then pick the bucket up and carry it. Wouldn't that be nice? I think that'd be wonderful. These are cool because I think each one is a 20, I want to say. Something like that. Let look. Yeah, it's 20 shots. So this is a lot of ammo. Is it 20 shots, or is that how much it's worth? They cost more than 20, don't they? I don't know. I might be talking. No, it's a value of 2 and it's a cell count of 20. Okay. I like what you're saying. I want it to be 20. I need it to be 20. Oops. Those red ones are for like the that RCW or whatever weapon that's kind of an automatic. It's almost a laser shotgun. You can single shot with it, and it's somewhat accurate, or you can kind of hold the trigger down, and it basically goes into assault shotgun type of mode. And it's very inaccurate at that point. The fiends really like using them. They use them mostly. If you're lucky, you'll get a fiend that's using a laser gun that you can take and sell or modify, that kind of thing. But yeah. In this game, for the most part, the weapons and armor that your followers have on them from Jump Street are generally I'm saying, superior to what you can get. It takes a remarkably upgraded weapon, for instance, for Boone to be better than what he's got. So for me, usually with Boone, until I'm getting like a decked out anti-material rifle, and I've got enough ammo for him because it takes a 50 cal, and usually I wait until I'm able to actually craft the ammo, because once I'm able to do that, then it's just a matter of buying the powders, getting the lead, and then spending time making it. So that's not as bad. This game makes it a little bit easier in that regard.
We're watching you closely.
Are you? I find that highly, highly unlikely. Or if you are, then you're in on it, and I'm not sharing. So you can go ahead and stow that pipe dream, Bubba. I'm saying. Yeah, I wear a t-shirt underneath my armor that says "does not play well with others." Or is it "does not share"? It's one of those. It's one of those.
Keep moving.
Like this? How about this? What if I put this on your head? Does that make you feel better? Makes me feel better. I'm a ridiculous human being. I really am. Go ahead. Oops. Excuse me. I want that one. Thank you. And there's a bunch more of these on the table too, FYI. So this might take a little bit. Whole episode of me running back and forth. Yes, it's my walking simulator. You like it? That's hot. I'm almost done. That's a lie. Here's our gun that we're going to be using for quite a while, I would imagine. Love to find the scope for that. We already have the one upgrade, which, if I remember right, was 1,700 muchaleros to get that bad
Keep
boy.
moving.
Dude, I am. Hello, I'm doing the best I can. Sort of kind of a cripple here. Oops. My bad. Have you seen one of these before? Have you? Have you? I don't know. My bathroom's looking a little full, and I decided, since I see the flamethrower over there. Uh-oh. Throwing compressed cans of gas is probably a bad idea. I'm gonna say. OSHA is not gonna be exactly happy with me right now. Yeah. So here's the one that uses those over there I was talking about, the red ones. And you can see it plugged into the front of the gun there in the what do you call it? The drum, I guess. Sort of a drum. But yeah, you can clearly see that it looks like that. How many shots do those give, out of curiosity? 20 as well. Huh. Okay. Good info. I might keep the Defender too. I might keep one of those around. I sort of like that weapon.
Evening.
It just looks cool. There's some pretty decent upgrades for that weapon as well. Let's go ahead and start working on these because they're light. And 300 it says, but if I remember it was like 159 that we sold it for, or something thereabouts. This is all moolah, and I double checked. I got all this right. My eyes are rough right now. I don't know about you all, but it is like straight up allergy season right about now around here, and I am suffering. I never had allergies in my life until I came to California. And they call this, where I live, the city of trees. And the trees are exactly what I'm having trouble with. I didn't know the trees had so many different kinds of molds and issues with them that cause people to have allergies, but my goodness. And I came from a pretty green place. Philadelphia, you know, spending time there as a kid, never had any allergies or anything like that. I remember it being in the way that a child remembers, it being hot, you know, and you're playing in it and you're riding your bike and all that. As an adult, you're like, good Lord, this humidity. But as a kid, I mean, you're just doing good things and just enjoying life, and we're pretty unaffected by it. I find that sort of amazing. The one thing that I remember, even at my age, and I am old, I remember the smell still. There were certain smells about Philadelphia
Evening.
and the surrounding wooded areas that were just very unique. I never smelled anything like it anywhere else. There's a lot of places that I've lived, being an Army brat, that you know, that happened often. We would move, and there were a couple places that had a smell to them that I associate with it. And then when I moved here to California, and I became very much in love with the Santa Cruz, Capitola, Soquel area, and the Highway 17 going up through the mountains. When you get that mix of pine with the sea, the ocean, oh man, that's like the ultimate aphrodisiac or something. I love that smell. These things are, I mean, they serve a purpose, I guess, but they're just kind of low end, weak sauce. If you run out of ammo, I guess they're useful because they sort of create their own ammo, but they do very minimal damage. DPS on them is very minimal as well.
Hello.
But as kind of a backup weapon, you know, you could do worse. Stink on a stick. Let's see if I try and grab it there. We have a lot of stuff in there now. And these are 300 as well, so we'll go ahead and do that. What do you think the chances are we're able to carry all that? I actually think we will. I think we'll be pretty good. The only one that I'm worried about is that. That's 15 pounds as it sits right there. So that one's got me a little bit shook, but the rest of it, I think we're all right. It's mostly ammo. We'll find out. I mean, I will slow walk my happy booty out of here. I know that much. We're not gonna be able to sell very much of it though. 1,000 seems like a lot. Well, actually, we're going to be. Hello. We'll be able to offload about 2,700 worth once we get the upgrade for the laser, which we will do. We'll get that laser rifle upgrade, and like I said, that was like, I want to say 1,700 roughly. Yeah, almost. You can do it. Come on, Bubba. You can do it. Yeah, no, that's fine. I like where you're at. That's perfect.
Hello.
Okay. We're nearing the end. Time well spent, I say. How much do these sell for? But you know what? We ran into a problem where we didn't have those sort of lower end ones to sort of take the last little bit of money somebody had. So, you know, might as well. We're almost there now, so why stop, right? Might even convince myself that those red ones are worthwhile, because you can sell those for good money too. Ammo's a good source of income. Easy to carry and usually easy to sell. It's actually pushing it with my chest. Yeah.
You got a problem?
You see me pacing back and forth for about an hour here, and you ask that question. That's, I mean, yeah, I do. Take a sip of water real quick here. There we go. Little lemon water. Oh, stink! Did I get away with that? You have got to be kidding me. I'm going to make a separate save, but oh man. Nobody was looking at me when I accidentally picked that up. That is just bananas. That was every bit of luck that I will ever have in this game, all in one shot right there. She should have ran at me and stabbed me in the neck with a spoon. Why a spoon, cousin?
I'm afraid I'm going to have to search you before letting you in.
Yeah, don't look
Only
too
weapons
close.
allowed on the premises are the ones we're selling.
Okay.
It should only take a moment.
Okay.
There. I've stored all of your weapons. You're clear to enter.
You do me a
leave,
solid?
I'll hand them
And
all back to you.
all right, you keep that one ammo up. Oh, that's all bad. So that's my face getting shot and my stomach and my everything, and it didn't work out the way I had hoped. And they're still going to be mad, so let's go ahead and load, and hopefully Chasm, I love you too much, but I don't know how far I made it. So I was clearly working this end, and I did not. That's not too bad. We've had it worse. I have really got to remap that key. It is too close to the other one. All that was just lazy thumb placement, and I ended up doing that. Just all bad. Let go of it. Thank you. But you can see how useful Chasm is. Doing those autosaves for you, it can save you a lot of time. Especially when you do derpy things like I do. I am the king of derp. By the way, don't think I didn't recall you shooting me like you did, right in the face. I think I'm going to return the favor eventually. That's what we like to call foreshadowing. Doing a good job guarding that bathroom. Keep it up. And we're wearing their armor, actually. That armor, that's the stuff we have on right now. Didn't do a great deal against all those weapons they shot me with. Oops or something? That's a pretty little pile, isn't it? Not too bad. And we got to carry this big hunk of junka again. We'll save that for a second. Take this one.
We're watching you closely.
I'm watching you too. I'm watching you be oblivious. Dude, I'm telling you, that Mr. Heat Miser hairdo is working. Look at that. He's Mr. Heat Miser. He's Mr. Sun. He's Mr. Green Christmas. He's Mr. 101. Yep, that just happened.
You got a problem?
That just happened. That'll leave a mark. Oh, come on. You can do it. You can do it. All right. Coming through. Move it or lose it. Yes. That worked out quite well.
You got a problem?
One at a time. We're going to just go ahead and do these, but we're going to have ammo, and that's going to be important because ammo is important. Taking the time to clean this place out. I'm curious if anybody gets bored doing this stuff. I actually kind of, I don't know, I just kind of zone out. So if this was a personal playthrough, one that I was doing and wasn't recording,
Hello.
I'd have a little something on the other monitor there, either a video or something like that going on. Music, just listening to that, just kind of vegetating as I play. That's kind of the norm. I mean, I know you don't have any alcohol in those taps, but it'd be cooler if you did. You know what I'm saying? Looking at the look on her face, you just know those things are filled with prune juice and like buttermilk or something. just not good. You look like you eat all brand too. Just all the stuff that makes you miserable.
Keep moving.
I'm just trying to remember not to hit the wrong button, cheese fool. Why don't you keep yourself to yourself, and I will do the same. Then we're going to have a little gathering party. Yeah. I'm not talking about magic cheese fool. I'm talking about gathering up all these fine items that I'm going to borrow.
We're watching you closely.
I look at you and I'm thinking a white weenie deck. I don't think you're inventive enough to go green, so I'm thinking a white weenie deck is what you play. I'm gonna bet. Not that I'm putting that down or anything. I like them too. Run ivory towers, all kinds of fun stuff. Way back in the day, I was actually partial to plague decks, and a killer bee deck was my favorite. Actually competed with that bad boy. Did pretty well. The last one. Do you have alopecia? I better watch out for your boyfriend. He might have slapped the piss out of me. Go ahead and just take this
You got
over
a
here.
problem?
Yep, talk myself into it. There's only 6 of them there. It's only 6 trips out of the 800 I took. That's a small amount, right? That's just 6 more chances to screw it up. I took a wrong turn in Albuquerque. Messed that up pretty bad.
Hey.
He's the most friendly one of the bunch. Everybody else has got some kind of problem. Like they brush their teeth with hemorrhoid cream or something. Just not good. This guy, he's pretty pleasant. He's the kind of guy that he'll eat Wheaties, but he'll throw some maple syrup on there because he know that makes it taste good. Oh yeah. This is the final one. I can't believe it. Look at that glorious pile. Let's immortalize that bad boy with a save. Thank you. Ignore everything you hear in here, buddy. Oh, it's like the loot apocalypse. It was awesome. Hey, look at that. We can move around too. Yeah. And just because Let's double check, see if you got any cash, or do you still have the 2 on you that you had
Welcome
always?
to the Silver Rush.
How you doing?
Of course.
What have you got? Oh, she's back up to 482. And you seem to have a few things. How? I don't know. I really don't. Katana, laser, pistol, combat sights. Those are iron sights, though, and I don't want iron sights. And the GRA is the Gun Runners Association, so they have special things. That's a beast. The Smitty special. Yeah, those kind of suck, though, to be honest with you. The tri-beams too. They say they have a really high DPS, but they for you they don't work well. For everybody else, they work amazing. So, incinerators. Okay. So I'll tell you what. What I'm curious is if I give it to her, does it show back up on the table? I mean, it's the questions I want to know the answers to, you know what I'm saying? So let's go ahead and pick one at random. We're going to give you the flamer. And that's 315. And then we'll go, well, it's 82, but you had ammo that I wanted, so I'm all right with that. Ooh. Ooh, does that fit on my grenade rifle? I think it does. I'm willing to find out. I see. You think it costs that much, do you? I think maybe no. I think maybe no. One. Just one. And we'll accept that for now. Then you've got 90 left. Well, that's close enough for government work. We'll take that. And we're outie. Thanks. Appreciate ya. And it's not on your table. But we're out the door. We don't really care. Thank you. Now, really quick, I want to see where is our grenade rifle. So let's go mod it up with X. Oh yeah, 100% range increase with that bad boy. That does not suck. That is not a bad deal at all. How much money we end up? We got $12.99. A little better than we were before, right? So pretty good. And let's go ahead and get on over to the gun runners now. Get a little bit more cash. Because we all about that more money,
Welcome,
more money,
sir
more
or
money.
madam.
And I think that you are going to want that. I'm keeping this one. I got to remember that's the one I want to keep. And you'll take those. 7's way too many, but so let's dole them out about 3. Okay. Go there, and we'll say Yasser. And then 47, and I've got a 40. Oh, that's the wrong one. All right, let's go through your stuff again and see if it changed. It has not. So I'm curious about more for the grenade launcher. Oh, they've got all the anti-material stuff, don't they? Look at that. The bolt for making it have increased, and that reduces the weight, which is huge. That's one of the things in this game that is different than the other ones, that you can use a weapon, but if you don't have enough strength to actually effectively use it, it's hard to aim them. That's the same one that we just got. Okay. Jar of pistol powder and rifle powder. Yeah, that's 1,300. But it's plus 3 damage. Where do I wait and go inside the Repcon Center and get that rifle? That's a thought. I can upgrade that one. And this is for making your own shells and stuff. Still the silencer. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and exit that. We'll go by. Let's think about this for a second. Let's go to our stats. The one thing I wish you could do with this one, and why it's nice to have the one-off camera, is that if you go into the perks, you can't see what's upcoming and you can't sort of plan ahead by looking at it. But I like this system better by far. I think it's more like the old school RPGs that we played. I played as a kid. So I'm gonna get what, 60 points. It's gonna be, I can get 5. Get to 55 is what I think I need my repair to be. It's either repair or science needs to be 55 or 60. I'm going to overthink it too much, aren't I? I am already. That's just kind of what's happening here. All right. So we're done here. Let us throw another hard save right here. Stink on a stick. There we go. Let's go back to Good Springs. And we're going to head down the road. Well, actually, we don't have to go all the way into Good Springs. We can just go right here. Actually, we can see if he's got cash. We're working this money angle. I mean, we're rich. We all kinds of rich. I mean, look at us. We're level 1 still, right? Level 1, just hooked up. Good. We're looking slick there. Our items are looking pretty good as far as it goes. That's going to be a good weapon for us. Although, again, I really want scopes. I need scopes. They help. What up, Chet?
You looking to buy some supply?
You know it.
Can
Let's go ahead and see what you got, sir. Shovel could come in handy. I think I will grab that, actually. Doctor's bags are always nice, but we don't necessarily need that right now. Okay, got a recycler, which I don't care about. Yeah, you don't have anything we really need, sir. So we'll take that shovel
give
and
me a
call
shout
that
if you
good.
need any.
Ah! Too easy. Too easy. All right, we're done with that. So I'll tell you what we're going to do. We will head out from here. So we could go into the cave that's right over here. There's also the gullet that's over here. There's also the place over there. There's so many choices we can make. We can go up here and get the globe that's up there as well. That's where we were shot at, is right there. So what's our ammo situation looking like? 38 of that, only 15 of that. But all kinds of good stuff right here. And then this bad boy, we've got 19. Lots and lots of that, though. I don't care for the plasma pistols, I'm going to be honest. But it's going to do because it's got a lot of shots, and that trumps all at this point. Gonna try and crab at this a little bit. Weapons in poor condition? What the hell? I use it. What the heck just happened here? Somebody throw something at me? Slicing and dicing. Having a 7 strength is a nice thing. Here we go, a laser pistol. It's probably a hell of a lot better than that stupid thing I used. Drink? No, I just don't think I will. There are a lot of people here that were not paying attention and got themselves et. That's crazy. That's crazy, I tell you. I don't know why I took that. Duffel bag. Oh, very nice. Very nice. That's very nice. All the rest of it, maybe not so much, but that was very nice. I already cleaned you out, didn't I? I did. Got a couple out front that I need to do, and then call that a done deal. Oh, Mr. Wolf Wolf. See, that's a problem. You're gonna growl at somebody, that's gonna make you not nearly as stealthy as you think you are. I tried to loot a rock. I might be dumb. I has a case of the dumb, Paul. You can do it. Unless there's an invisible wall that they say, no, you cannot. Because that's how they roll. So we'll come over here and look at the gullet. And there'll be a little something, something over there. We got a few more of these we can snag. Scratch my eyeball. And right there is where we're heading. We're going to go over to that bad boy and go down inside of it. There's a little bit of looting to be had up in that. Just a little bit. And it's being kind of surrounded by some wolves, coyotes. There's a way down right there, you can see it. I don't see any of the PO'd pups yet, so we'll just go ahead and go on down. Right here. And right here. I think there's a starred cap too in here. Yep. Okay. I believe that's the end of what's down here. Oh, except for you. We'll take you. Don't think anything is in there. You climb and jump past it, but pardon me, I don't believe there's anything there. We'll go up here and take care of this puppy. I see you. Now there should be a lot of scorpions and stuff along that way, especially on that end of it. There's like a whole ridge of them that goes around. We're not going to go ahead and bother with that, although there is a trailer. Where's that trailer at? Why am I not seeing it? I know about this, but there's a tread. There it is, I think. Okay. I believe. You move faster when you have your weapon put away. I didn't have much. Nine iron. 4? No, he said 9, fool. Lad's life, we'll take that. Another machete, which I don't need, but we will take those. Those little pine nuts. Why? I don't know. I can't pick that up. That is unfortunate. And we don't really have much to build here. What we will do though is we'll pop a squat. I said sleep. Thank you. Yeah, there's one of them right there. There's several big ones and a bunch of small ones as well. Now we go up here and there should be a couple of lootables for us here. We do not want to go that direction though, at all. I think there's a couple of grave sites around here. Okay, there's the grave sites right there, but look right here. When you see something like that, that rock is a lootable. Ooh, we got their only spoon. They must be so proud. And because we have a shovel, we can go ahead and take all this lovely stuff. Empty. Empty. I could have swore there was one more kind of lootable sort of thing around here. Pie shovel? No, I think maybe that's it. Pretty sure. Okay. So far, we're doing well on the remembering where the loot bit's at. So now we're gonna go and we'll get ourselves a survival book real quick that harkens back to Fallout 3 when you helped a certain young lady write a book to help people survive in the wasteland. Get right here. Oh yeah. Oh, you're. Take your knife. Take your first aid kit. And there was something else there that is now gone, and we will just live with it. All right. We'll be heading over there to get Eddie as well. You could also go over there to meet the fake dog meat if he's there. Never been able to do much with him. Huh, I wonder why one of you guys is dead now. Wonder how you feel if I loot him. What you got on him? Nothing I want. Yeah, smoking will kill you, buddy. As much as you guys play with explosives, I don't know if that's such a great idea. But you do you. I ain't living your life for you. That's for show. Kind of a cool little airplane right there. It's kind of weird playing this without seeing my normal license plates and stuff on these trucks. Poco Bono, is it? Or Poco Onos? One of those. It was a mod that I used that improved the way it looks. It's pretty neat. Alright, so there'll be little freaky deaky guys running around out here. Let's see, why don't we trade? I don't want to use that yet. You know what, we're having good luck with this. Let's see how well it does against these guys. They might be a little bit more armored than the dogs, the coyotes, but we'll find out. They don't typically horde you until you get up here, and then there's several that will come at you at once. That might be a little bit of an issue, but I don't think so. I think we'll be fine. We have a fair bit of strength that helps quite a bit with this situation. I didn't realize this machete was going to be so effective. Here he comes. Oh yeah, this thing's just fine. I see you. Come on. Come get some. Alright. Saw the other one over there too. Is he feeling froggy? Because I'd sure would like for him to jump. I would. There you are. That's right. Oh, looky here. Let's go ahead and handle our business. So we are going to go and we're going to rush lockpick and repair, or not repair, science, but we are going to put a little bit into repair as well. So repair, I think we will go with 3. And I believe that lockpick, we will go with 7 to get that to that 50. And I think science, How many points? We got those. I'll go 3 here, and I think sneak, maybe I will go 1 and continue. And then we are going to take intense training. And then we're going to go ahead and put that into intelligence and done. And we got the Xander route. Pick a couple more of those up. I hear you. Yeah? 2 of you, huh? Guys did a little better than the other group. A little bit better. And I'm a crippling fool with this thing. I'm a big fan of not wasting bullets. So here's our trailer we're going to. We'll have a few things to loot, but mostly the book. That's what we're interested in. This is an old pirate radio station, is what this was, if I remember right. Lone Wolf Radio. So up and in we go. Those are necessary, but they're heavy, and they're not necessary right now. So we will go ahead and just ignore that. Definitely take that. These sensors, we definitely want those because we need those to repair Eddie, if I remember correctly. And there's our book right there. What do we got here? More scrap electronics. Thank you so much. Yes. Empty. Caps. Take those. Yep. And we're at full health. We're looking pretty sweet. Sweet as. So we'll step on out. You know what? Actually, let's do the book first, and then we'll do the save. Where's that bad boy at? Wasteland Survival Guide. And there's our 3 for survival. And then I am going to pop on over, pardon me for a second, while I add it to my list here. There's survival. And I'll throw a save on that right now. And right back here. Continue. And then save. Perfect. We're going to go ahead and go down here because there's this little sort of valley oasis-ish kind of place. We're going to get a few more of the necessary y'all know about circle strafing, huh? What you know about that? Makes it hard to jump at me or bite me when I'm spinning. All right, we're looking good here. Excuse you. And there's some Xander roots there, so we'll grab this last one here. Go down there and snag this. You see the fake ones there that aren't, they're either dead or not fully grown. I'm not sure what the status is, but they're useless to us. Now there'll be a guy somewhere down here that gives you some sad sack story about saving his girl or whatever. It's interesting. Where'd the cockroach at? Oh, there it is. And did he kill it already? I believe he did. We'll take that. Jalapenos right there. Yummy. If I could pickle those and then candy them, I would be a happy camper. I eat jalapenos like candy. Alright, well, we might as well give this guy, make him happy. He'll come up and he'll, treat us like we're stupid or something. We'll basically tell him to pound sand. There you go. Come running.
Hey, where the hell do you think you're?
Your mom's house. Got a problem with that?
It's your ass. Don't say you weren't.
Yeah. As you stay over here and don't go over there and take care of the guys that have got hostages, you candy ass. I'm just going to roll over there with a positive attitude and a sharp knife and see if I can't figure it out. I'm not saying I'm going to use a knife. I'm just saying I'm bringing it with me. So we'll go over here and we'll loot this real quick. Could go inside the tent and loot a few things in there if we were feeling saucy, but I don't feel like it. I just don't. So we'll just go over here and we'll steal their, we will disarm their mines or something. So there's the mines. Just roll up on it. It starts blinking. You have a timer, a certain amount of time before it blows up. Click it once, turns it off. Click it again, picks it up. Just like so. And now we are in controlled territory by these guys. Where we want to go eventually is right there. But where we are going to go is do a little looting. First cabin is sort of a break-in. Not really supposed to be there, strictly speaking, but this cheeseful went and got himself captured, so, it gives us a chance to go through here, and then they will just naturally assume it was the bad guys that sort of got whatever it is they get from here, which doesn't look like a great deal, I'm not going to lie. I don't want your carrots and all your other garbage. Your gun case I will peruse. Force lock 50%, 62%. Why do I not remember that? How about I just do it all by my lonesomes and do it in the first try? How about that? That's all there was, and that wasn't even all that good. Anything inside here? Purified water. Glad I looked. Well, the rest of it you can just keep. I don't care about it. I lost karma. Oh no. Whatever will I do? Cherry bomb and a cup. I'm sure I can do something with those. Seems like a natural combination, doesn't it? Maybe a cherry bomb and a cup and a bad attitude, and I can make a lot happen. So there's one of the guys. There's another guy over there. This guy up that can be up on the roof. And then there's a guy that is on the roller coaster right there. And then on the back side, there's another guy that's on a roller coaster. And that guy already saw me. That guy is very observant, I will say. And here is somewhat of a grisly scene. So we'll grab the ammo.
Come on!
Sure. I mean, you guys just fell for the oldest trick in the book. Walk into a cabin with Michael Myers. What? Ooh, got me a varmint rifle. I'm already happy. What do you got? You got a cowboy hat. I like that. And another varmint rifle, so I can make an even better version of my varmint rifle. Thank you. Thank you very much. Well, thank you very much. I don't want those. Can I not pick you up? That is just unfortunate. Alright, so that's all good. All that's good. We'll grab that. And here's the ugliness. So over here, if you look under the bed, you can see a rifle, and then his outfit is right here. I don't want to sleep. I want his gun. Please. Thank you. Somewhere. Where the hell is that gun at? Excuse me? Baking powder?
That's so weird.
That is unfortunate.
Do you want some vanilla ice cream with butterscotch?
Yes'm? That would be lovely. Thank you so very much. I don't know what is going on with this. Can I hi-ya that thing out of there? Scoot it out of there? I sound angry. You know what? I don't care about that stupid gun. That gun can just stay right there for as long as it cares to. Now, sometimes this guy, in classic comedic fashion, will actually walk off the edge of that and fall to his death. That's awesome. There's some stuff to loot up there. This is kind of an okay lootable place, and it's not difficult. We could go in here and talk to the people and find out that they're all being held hostage. I see you eyeballing me, son. You don't want to do that. I will roll up on you and chop you, chop you, chop you. Yep. Here's a sort of an us. Met the same fate. We got better. Everything in here is going to be stealing, but it's okay. Alright, let's see what it takes. Okay, try to fix it with repair. Ooh, 65 or higher. Okay, how about electronics? 55. Okay, I don't have that yet. Do I have a book that I can read? Lad's life is survival. Isn't there a book in here? Lights, please. Yes, programmer and fixing things. There you go. Everything you need to fix this. Let's do this, and let's go. All right. Try to fix it. 65 or higher, but we will make it okay here. Run the bypass. Now to fix it. Now it's down to a 35 because we did part of it. Can I repair it with parts? 3 pieces of scrap. Fix it with the parts. Booyakasa. Eddie, what's going on, dude? Begin companion protocol. Thank you. And he's pretty neat. He's one of the cooler companions, and you can upgrade him pretty well too if you do the right DLC, which we will be doing. And so we're good here. We'll log out and make sure he's following. He is. And away we go. We now have Eddie. All right. Let me do something real quick here. We're gonna save this right here. Then I want to double check. Sitting right at an hour and 20. So we will go ahead and call this the end of an episode. Did quite a bit on this one, didn't we? What I think we will do is continue on this direction. You can see where those 2 statues are that are right there. We're going to work our way up there, get that for a location. There's a person that sells in there. I think there's 2 salespersons that are there. And so we will be able to see if we can't pawn off some more stuff and see what they've got for sale. And then we're going to work our way to Novak, where we're going to pick up Boone as a follower, one of the best followers in the game. And the combination of Boone and Eddie is pretty unparalleled because you've got a spotter. Both of them do range damage. One of them highlights living targets, and the other one is also good with spotting targets. It's just a good combination. So that's what we'll end up doing. I'll roll over here. So far, so good, right? And we're only level 2. Not bad. Okay, so I'm going to save it right here because I'm out of that area. And as always, appreciate you hanging out. Hope you had fun. And until next time, my beautiful people, take care of each other out there. And be good humans, will ya? Alrighty, people. Bye.